Hi, I'm Bob Tapper, and I spent over 25 years in corporate real estate in California until I decided it was time for something completely different. Now I live in Portugal, and this podcast is here to help you do the same, covering everything from visas, housing, and insurance to culture and community, what day-to-day life is really like here. And through it all, one thing has always remained true. It's never too late, you're never too old. Be courageous and honor your passions. Welcome to Life Abroad in Portugal. Hey everyone, so I wanted to do a quick update before my AIMA meeting, which is next week. I'm even more nervous a little bit about the AIMA meeting than I was about my VFS meeting. I want to be prepared and I want it to go smoothly. I met with my consultant the other day. I'm glad that I have one. It is worth it. And we went through everything that I needed to bring. So I wanted to go over that list with you. First thing that you need to bring is a recent investment account statement balance to show your investment account, how much money you have there. It's got to be a current one. Mine was through the end of July. The next thing is the last 3 bank statements from your Portuguese bank account, the last 3 months of bank statements. They should show a nice healthy balance in that account. It's got to be at least, I think it's 10 to 12,000 euro, US dollars. The more the better. Next thing is your NIF document showing your NIF number. That's a simple 2-page document. I had that for my VFS meeting as well. And then you need to show proof of your passive income. That didn't change. Same document I took to the VFS appointment. Next up is the passport with the visa stamp in the passport, followed by an actual stamp to show that you came back into Europe from the US. I went through Frankfurt. When I got to passport control, I referenced the fact it's a D7 visa. I think there might be a special stamp. I'm not sure, but I knew that was really important. And it's a nice clear stamp. I can read the date and everything, and the date is important. So he got that stamped. Your passport should show your 1-page visa, followed by the stamp of your entry back into Europe. And then the next thing that I wasn't aware of, and I'm glad that I had it, is your boarding pass to show your flight back into Europe. My actual boarding pass was the one from Frankfurt to Porto. I had it in my digital wallet, so we printed out that. Your boarding pass date has to match the date that's stamped in your passport. Those dates have to match. And then the last thing is a copy of your current lease agreement. Now, that got a bit tricky because one of the things that my consultant had caught was that my lease agreement references 211 through 213 and then the name of the street, because legally there's 3 units in this building. So it's 211 through 213 and then the street name. I'm only in 211. All my other documents reference 211. So again, you don't want anything to go wrong. The slightest inconsistency could throw the whole thing off. You want everything to match. Fortunately, I've got a really great landlord, and he was able to revise the lease, or we did a new lease that has the front page actually just references 211. Later in the lease, it references 211 through 213, but on the front page of the lease, it references 211. Your lease address has to match all the other documents as well. So that was a bit of a hurdle that we had to get over. You really want no issues when you present that paperwork. And here's the other thing that makes me a little bit unsettled. Even if you're fully prepped, your appointment could still get postponed. If they're busy or they're running behind or they're understaffed, there's a chance that they might ask you to come back another day. And if the documents are missing or inconsistent, if they had to reschedule, that's just something you'd want to avoid. Now, one of the things I feel somewhat good about is that I'm going to Viana do Castelo. There's several AIMA offices in Portugal, and some are bigger than others. I'm going to a smaller one. I've read where sometimes they're a little more easygoing. They're not quite as busy. And I don't know. I didn't have any choice. This is the one that they assigned to me when I got my visa. So to Viana do Castelo, I go. Viana do Castelo is supposed to be this nice coastal city, and it's supposed to be architecturally beautiful, have really good seafood. I'm going to make a trip out of it. My appointment's in the afternoon. I'm going to take the train up in the morning. I booked a hotel that it's walking distance from the train station to the hotel, and it's walking distance from my hotel to the AIMA office. After the appointment, one of two things is going to happen. Either they've accepted my documents and then it becomes waiting for the permit to be issued, or the second thing is it either gets canceled, postponed, or they don't accept the documents. There could be something wrong. Either way, I've not actually been out of Porto since last April. It's been a number of months since I've even taken any kind of a trip. I'm going to make the best of it, keep my fingers crossed, and just hope that everything goes smoothly. But I will keep you posted on what happens at that all-important AIMA meeting coming up next week. Hey, thanks for listening to Life Abroad in Portugal. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a quick review, tap some stars, or just reach out and say hello. You can also find more at lifeabroadinportugal.com, including details on my monthly meetups here in Porto and how to book a one-on-one consultation if you're planning to move. All the links are in the episode notes, and I really appreciate you being here.